Iran is now coming to grips with the sheer raw fact, the scale of Israeli competence, Israeli power, Israeli willingness to fight. We were not supposed to be so willing to fight. One of the central theories of us that drive our enemies is that we are something foreign, artificial, and therefore fundamentally fragile. They often talk about how they love death and we love life. And that's something that Jews, I mean, literally, Haniah said it, Nasrallah said it, and Jews often say, see, they admit it, they love death, we love life because we're better, right? But what they actually mean is we have faith and we're willing to die because we believe in God. Actually, these Jews, you never know with their, half-fake religion. And that discourse about us as something profoundly fragile drives their thinking, and everything they're doing is ultimately, the ultimate vision is a kind of restoration of a more powerful Islam that they dream about and have this deep ideology of nostalgia about early Islam and its conquests. And Islam has grown weaker, they argue, because they've grown less convinced of their own, piety, less pious people of less faith. So if they reclaim the faith, they are invincible and we are fragile. That, in other words, they underestimated us and overestimated themselves. And they did it for reasons of deep, big, fundamental identity and sense of self and theory of history. And so they're kind of stuck in it. And it turns out that Hezbollah was much less than they thought it was. We are much more than they thought we were. And Iran now has a huge problem. I think they would definitely have not had October 7th. That was true at the very beginning, but I think now it's true even more so. They actually begin to understand that there's something fundamentally and profoundly weak in themselves. Are they going to draw the correct political, theological, and strategic conclusions from it? No, of course not. They're a bunch of tyrants. They're just going to try and survive. But yes, I think they would absolutely, desperately like to turn back the clock on the last year.